Hello. Hi. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to BL Yap stream. Welcome to BL Yap Pog. I actually was thinking of doing this stream like a while back because I was reading the manga and then I kind of forgot about it. So I haven't read it in like a month, maybe a month ago I read this, but that's okay. Happy freaking Tuesday. Oh my god, did you guys know that it's Mother's Day this weekend? Just first initial thought. I kind of totally forgot about that, but it's really soon, so remember to celebrate your mamas, your ladies. I don't really know what to do. I think I have to book a brunch or something is gonna be my plan. I actually feel really bad because I was at my mom's this weekend. I was using her sewing machine, which was really fun, by the way. It was so fun. I was using her sewing machine and she was teaching me what to do, because I have these t-shirts that don't really fit quite right, so I'm deciding to alter them into cute little tank tops. And I bought like everything. I bought elastic and I bought these strips of lace ribbon, right, that so I can like trim the tank tops at the bottom. It could be cute. I think it could be cute. So I'm working on it and it's actually really difficult. It's actually so hard to sew. Hi, Silofon. Welcome. Let's go. Hello. But yeah, it's actually really hard to sew. I don't know if you guys have tried to use a sewing machine before, but I have not. I've only tried sewing like by hand before. And it's once you know how the machine works, it's not that complicated, but I did not really know. So it took me a sec. I'm already 3 shirts deep and the first 2 I messed up beyond repair. Like, it's just hard to get the sizing right because the fabric's different depending on what you use, and I'm just using different t-shirts I already own, so like one of them just didn't stretch at all, so even though I made it the right size, it like didn't stretch, so I couldn't even fit it over my head. So that was a bust. Yeah, but now I'm on tank top number 3 and I still haven't finished it. So I have to go back this weekend and I'm gonna try and finish it. We'll see. God willing. We'll pray for it, yeah. Hi, Malactori, welcome. Best first love. Yes! Do you know this manga? But I was just saying, because Mother's Day is coming up. My first little story is anyway, TLDR, I was trying to learn to sew and my mom was like, oh yeah, Darcie, you can come back next weekend and like finish the tank top next weekend. And then I forgot it was Mother's Day, so I was like, we'll see. I'll see what I'm doing next weekend. I'll see if I'm free. But like, I totally forgot. Obviously I'm free. It's Mother's Day. Oh my god, I'm like a terrible daughter now. Womp womp. Sorry, Mom. We'll see if I can fit Mother's Day into my year. But she didn't say anything. I don't even know if she remembered, to be honest. We're like kind of similar, yeah. You're just trying your hand at translating the title? Oh, do you speak Japanese? Can you translate just from Sekaiichi Hatsukoi? That's cool. Or maybe just context clues. Like Ichi is first, right? Or like, I know Ichi is 1. That's all I know. That's my limited anime weeblish weeb speak. All I could suss out. But yeah, Sekaiichi Hatsukoi, also known as the world's greatest first love, is a boys love series, and the manga started in like 2008, so almost 20 years ago, bros. This is an OG BL manga. Like, for me, it was my very first BL manga that I ever read. So it's actually really formative, and it's crazy because to this day I think it might be like my favorite BL of all time. Which is wild. I don't think it's just nostalgia. Like, genuinely, I think it's really good. And I remember reading it way, way back when I was, you know, a little tiny baby BL Fujo. And I just remembered it because it's still ongoing, if you can believe it. After 20 freaking years, it's still ongoing. So I just remembered that it exists, and I went back and reread the whole thing again like a month ago. Hi, Kie, welcome! Hello! The nostalgia. I know, it's so OG. I love it, so formative, for real. I think it really shaped like like who I am, like how my personality is. I'm not even exaggerating. which I'll talk about, but me and the main character, I feel like we have a lot of similarities. And it's like, I don't know which came first, honestly. Like, am I this way because Ritsu Onodera is that way, or or is it coincidence? I don't know. Hi Vito, happy Yaoi Tuesday. Yes! Yes. You've never read any BLs except for the one your old crush had you read a decade ago? Oh, hell yeah. That's what you gotta do. I also used to force people to read BLs for no reason, even though they had like absolutely no interest in it. Honestly, like, you gotta take what you can get. The designs are really good. That's sick. Let me know if you remember. I'm taking recommendations for BLs always, cause I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Hi, queer wazzed. You might be tweaking like a sussy baka. What the hell? What do you mean? Like this? Just cause I look like this? Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Ritsu Onodera, my son, for real. Bro, yeah, I feel very like... I feel like, what do you call, parasocial with him. Actually, I do. I do. She's why you're so into wanting to know about Fujoshis? Cause of your old crush? Oh my gosh, that's actually so fitting for this stream, because the whole plot of Sekaiichi Hatsukoi is about the world's greatest first love. It's all about like high school romance, like the very first person you ever had a crush on that made you go doki 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 doki. Ah, I love it so much. Hi Sauce! Oh hey, welcome! Hi, Heidi! And Wacky Meal, hey. You don't read BL, but you support my interest. Thank you, I'll take it. Alright, take a seat. We're gonna talk about BL for like 3 hours, if that's cool. You support my interest, you say. Alright, here's 3 hours of boys love, if that's okay, if that's cool. And hi Kakuya, welcome. You never had a crush that made you go doki doki in high school? Really? Really? I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. Obviously, that's fine. That's fine, because why have a real crush when you can experience it through reading BL? Wait, I'm gonna drink some tea. Taking notes. Dude, it's so good. So I'm ready to yap. I refreshed my memory like last month when I reread this. It's crazy. The manga doesn't update very often. Of course, it's been ongoing for 20 years. It's still not complete, bros. But during the whole time it's been released, each chapter is called like The Case of Onodera Ritsu, and it'll have this cute little sideline at the end of each chapter that'll be like, days until Ritsu falls in love, 300 or whatever. And just recently, like the last chapter, the day went down to 0. Guys, and I was freaking out. It took 20 fucking years to go from days till Ritsu falls in love 0, guys. So it's kind of a monumental occasion. Like, I'm yapping, but we're really celebrating a fruition of love blossoming between my OTP, my original OTP. And I guess that's maybe a bit of a spoiler, but I don't think it's a spoiler because literally at the end of each chapter it says days until he falls in love. So obviously it's like leading up to a point where he falls in love. And I guess disclaimer, I will be spoiling. I will shortly be spoiling this series actually, but in a vague, I don't know. I'm just gonna talk about some like main points that I remember and like why I love it so much. You know? Living for the slow burn. I do live for a slow burn. This is pretty slow though. I'm not gonna lie. I could have used, all these chapters at once 15 years ago when I first started reading this, but that's okay. Better late than never, right? I was actually really surprised it took 20 years, but manga's hard, guys. Manga's hard. It's so fun seeing these type of stories though, because like the art style changes over time. Like old yaoi art, you guys might be familiar. The proportions are crazy. They were figuring some shit out. They got like yaoi hands. Here, bro, since this is one of those mangas, they got yaoi hands. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just pulled some random random slides. I just whatever came up on Google I threw on here, and I was like, yeah, I can talk about that. But like the proportions, like this isn't that bad, but you can tell they're very, very lanky and tall. They got hella long legs. The head's a little small, like Slay, and I love it, but this is a very old manga thing to do. And then it's crazy because like later on the art style changes, bruh. The art style changes, and now it looks more like this. Like it's a little more modernized. You can tell the chins are a little less round, or the chins are a little more round, and head's got a little bigger. Like if you look at these proportions, round uwu, and then the original is like sharp, you know what I mean? It's like this. Bro, okay, wait. Okay, I didn't even tell you the plot yet. I can't freak out. I have to hold it in. I can't freak out yet. I have to hold it in. Yeah, yaoi hand's iconic. Do you think it's actually the days left till he falls in love, or the days until he acknowledges that he feels the way he does? That's definitely what it is. That's definitely what it is. Like, he's in love the whole time. Yeah, he's definitely in love the whole time. Which is why I love it, bruh. I love it so much. I just love love. Like, I'm gonna start shaking while I'm showing you guys these slides. I'm so serious. Yesterday, I was just chaotically, like, putting pictures up and my heart was racing. My heart was racing. Just looking at these screenshots. It's just really good. It's really good. I love love. Since most of the artists started as fans or doujin artists, it makes sense that most iconic series start out so rough. That's beautiful. And I love that. I think everything has a pipeline. You know what I mean? It's like amazing authors. You start out as fanfic authors, etc. Totally fair. But it was the vibe to have these yaoi proportions. What if he just confesses his feelings and takes longer to kiss him or go out together? Okay. So you're like not wrong. 900 days till he hugs him. The thing is, you're like not wrong. It kind of does do that. Anyway, okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys the plot now, just off the noggin. So this is the world's greatest first love, Sekaiichi Hatsukoi. And the story revolves around this boy, Onodera Ritsu. He's so cute. And back in his youth, he looked like this. He was just a precious teenager in high school, but he had a big secret, and that was that he had a big fat crush on this man, Takano. Saga Masamune, actually. And then, okay, this is a little confusing, but his name starts as Saga Masamune, and then his parents get remarried. So later on, his name changes to Takano. So I'm just gonna call him Takano because that's what he goes by for the majority of the series. Anyway, that's kind of important, but he's in love. Oh, and it's a really wholesome, beautiful high school romance, bros. It's like shit that's cringy, but it's so adorable. Like, he does not even speak to him at all. He just blushes when he sees him and freaks out but can't really explain it. He's just like, he's in love with him, bro. He's kind of his stalker, is the lore. You're kind of the same way. Dude, I'm kind of the same way too. That's why I loved it so much. When I was in high school, I was exactly like this man. If I had a crush, I was like really insane about it, but also really shy and awkward and flustered, which I think is normal, right? But so anyway, he's like that. Like, one day after school, he saw Takano-san pick up a cat in the rain and take him home, like very cliche anime shit. And he falls in love with him. He's like, oh my god, he's so misunderstood. He's so caring. I love him so much. I didn't even know how to pick. This is him with the cat he finds. Wow. Like, wouldn't you fall in love, bro? Wouldn't you fall in love? Relatable, bro. That's what I'm saying. So he's super obsessed with this guy. Every day he's like stalking him, and he realizes that Takano-san spends a lot of time in the library. Do I have any relevant pictures? My slides, these aren't even slides. Everything's so fucking scattered. I have to like, do I have anything relevant? Not really. But anyway, he spends a lot of time in the library here. And he checks out like every single book, basically one at a time. And Onodera Ritsu is such a little freak that he also does that. He loves reading, he loves books. So once he realizes that Takano-san also reads a bunch of books, Ritsu just kind of goes through and stalks him and reads every single book that Takano reads. Because he just wants to know what media he's consuming. It's actually like really sweet. Hi Sailor Venus, welcome back. If you had a crush on someone, you avoided them like the plague. They would call you a ninja. Bro, right? I feel like I was kind of the same way. I was like, okay, so they can't find out at all. This has to be like a secret operation. And that's how this anime is. So this is like the sneakiest way he knows how to get close to this man. He's like, I'm gonna read every single book he's ever checked out from the library, and he does that forever. And then eventually Takano-san tries to check out a book and reread it again, and he realizes that there's this name under every book he's checked out. He's like, what the heck? The same guy has been reading all the same books at me, bruh. And then obviously at the same time he kind of realizes that this guy's been hanging around him all the time. And it's pretty easy for him to put the dots together, like, oh, okay, so this guy's obsessed with me. So he's obsessed with me? And then all this shit follows afterwards. Oh, here's another high school pic. High school brooding Takano-san in the library. But it's like, so eventually Ritsu musters up the courage to confess his love to him, right? And they end up dating for a little while. It's like the best thing that's ever happened to Ritsu because he's like obsessed with him, right? It's like he's so in love with this guy. So they're dating for a little bit in high school, but they're pretty awkward. Like Ritsu can't really speak without freaking the fuck out. And Takano, he's more like the strong silent type. And he's also kind of a little shit, honestly. Like, he sees that Ritsu's full of light and love, and this guy's sort of depressed, to be honest. So he's like, yeah, I'll go out with this guy, but I'm just gonna like crush his expectations, you know? I don't really see how we could even date. Like, he hangs out with him with the intention of just kind of like playing with him, but Ritsu's so charming and cute and in love with him and nice that he eventually falls in love with him too. And this is all like before the anime even starts. Like, this all happens in a flashback later, if you know what I mean. But it's very critical information. It's like they end up hanging out together a lot and they talk about the mangas they read, and they actually have a lot in common. So they like all the same series and they're like actually really similar people. So they do end up falling like really hard in love for each other. Yeah, mutual pining. Like Ritsu was pining harder first, but then Takano-san, you know, he falls in love anyways. It's so good, it's so good. Okay, but then, critical plot twist is that they're dating for a little bit. In high school time, it's probably just a few months, but a few months in high school feels like 5 years, guys. If you're in love, it feels like 5 years. I'm not even exaggerating at all. So dating for a few months is like a really big deal. And then they just have like a very tiny misunderstanding. Like, what happens exactly is one day they go home to Takano's house, right? And you know, they're hanging out. They've gotten like kind of frisky intimate by this point, and Ritsu asks him a question like, hey, so we're dating, right? And Takano-san laughs in his face. And since he laughs, Ritsu's like, wait, why is he laughing? Like, was he playing with me this whole time? No way. And he busts out of the room running and crying and screaming. But in reality, Takano's just kind of an awkward guy, dude. And he just laughed because he was like, bro, after all this time, he's asking me for dating. Like, obviously we're dating. And that was it. That's the whole misunderstanding. But he runs out, and then they literally never see each other again. They never see each other again for like 10 years. For like 10 years go by, seriously, until they're old and adults and jaded, and now they look like this. And that's how the first episode starts. It actually starts with them as adults, but that's like the context, you know? That's the context for the story to start. It's so good. In Sauce, one girl you had a crush on called you out in the craziest way. You avoided her and never looked at her, had a strong poker face, but she told you one day she looked over and was like, yeah, pretty sure he has a crush on me. So they cornered you? No. Wait, that's like, why would they do that to you though? Even if they notice, that's so scary. I'm so sorry. Traumatic, bruh. That's so traumatic. Obviously we're dating. Well, now you're obviously broken up. Yeah. So yeah, crazy shit happens in high school, guys. So 10 years go by and they literally never see each other again. But then they reunite in kind of like a fun way. And okay, for the first like couple episodes, They don't even recognize each other, which is really fun. But they end up working at the same corporate office. It's called Marukawa Publishing, and Ritsu, as an adult now, he has actually been working in literature for a very long time, and his dad is a very successful like owner of this huge publishing company. So Loki, he's kind of a nepo baby. And he does pretty good work, and he knows literature really well, but everyone in the company doesn't respect him because he's just a nepo baby. So eventually he quits his dad's company and he's like, I'm gonna make a name for myself on my own, and he ends up joining Marukawa Publishing, which is where older Takano-san works. Right? And it's so funny, this picture is like so low res, but that's him. You just gotta believe me. It's where Takano-san works. Here, I feel like in the manga. Oh my god, yeah. This is what he looks like, Takano-san. This is where he works, and they reunite. It's so good, but it's funny because Ritsu's been working in literature, but he gets placed in the shoujo manga department. I wish I had sound effects on my soundboard. I gotta do that. I gotta set up a soundboard. But he gets set up in this shoujo manga department. Oh, here it is. Called Emerald, the Emerald Group, I think. And it's nothing like what Ritsu's used to working on, and leader of this department is Takano-san. And he's this is the screenshot I got, and he's like a very hard running, like hardcore, mean to the point, crude leader, but he gets shit done, you know, like he's taken them to the top of the rankings in the shoujo magazines, and he's very, very successful, and he's dragged the shoujo department up from the slums. He just runs a really tight ship, right? So Ritsu is like, oh god, what the heck have I been thrown into? And the first day in his job, he shows up in the office and everyone's literally like asleep, barfing on the floor, like half dead. This is me every day at my corporate job, by the way. That's how I am in real life. He shows up and everyone's like half dead on the floor, and he's like, I don't know if this is for me. But you know, he's a good boy, so he listens to Takano-san, and he follows the assignments and does whatever he's told to do. But it's really hard for him. He has like a really hard training arc initially, which I think is really funny. See, he's like kind of he's so over shit by now. But his whole team like is super swamped, and you get the vibe that everything's so chaotic. I feel like manga editors might actually live this life. Like, this is my first impression of how manga editors live, by the way. Hopefully it's not, but it's portrayed as like they're in absolute hell and turmoil just every day. And they all have deadlines that are always super late, and they have to argue with the printers to postpone publishing by days and days, and they have to tell lies and scream and cry and beg the artist to finish their work early and redo everything. And it's just super chaotic, and everyone's in a constant fight and agony. I think that's so funny. This is like kind of why I love this story so much, because it shows like corporate hell. It's like relatable content, you know? Why did I love this so much when I was like 12 years old? I don't know. But that's okay. That's okay. Lore accurate Japanese white collar job. I think it might be, unfortunately. But yeah, so he joins and he's like, oh, so I'm in hell. So I'm in hell. And these are all his coworkers. It's actually funny because this is one of the yaois that does the thing where every single side character is also gay. So like Ritsu and Takano are the main couple, but then later on it dives into subplots where like these guys, his coworkers, also have their own relationships. I think, yeah, I put pictures here. Like literally they all have their own subplots. And instead of being like, oh, the case of Onodera Ritsu, it'll be like the case of whatever this guy's name is. And I don't really remember. Low-key, my problem is I love the main couple so much that I never truly read through the side couples plots thoroughly. Like I was always just kind of skimming over them really fast to get back to Ritsu. My fault, my bad. I mean, I'm sure people like these stories. They have a lot of chapters. Yeah, of course. I know it's very classic. They all have a lot of chapters, but I only know the gist. Like I know this is one of the editors, the little guy, and I think he falls in love with this man because he has a pretty face. And then this guy, this is like Takano's ex, that's also his boss. But they're side flings, okay? We don't have to worry about that. But it's all fun. It's all fun. I love that there's yaoi within my yaoi within my yaoi within my yaoi. It's just really silly. Like his first month on the job or whatever, Takano is forcing Onodera to learn, so he's like dragging him around to these artists' office. And this is, I think, the very first like manga author that he introduces Ritsu to. And this is really fun. Like, so you can also see the people dying in the background. Like, why is it like that? It's so silly, bro. They're just keeling over on the brink of death. But like, for example, first day on the job, takes him to meet this author, and he's like, hey, can you redraw that whole scene of these guys, of your couple, shoujo manga couple kissing? Can you redraw the whole thing? And she's like, I don't know. And he's like, here, I'll give you a reference. He's like, here, draw this real quick. And he freaking smacks one on it. Really quick, which is high-key sexual harassment in the workplace and needs to be reported to HR like immediately. But you know, fiction or whatever. So he's doing shit like this straight off the bat. He doesn't even recognize him at this point, by the way. He's just doing this for the love of the game. But then shortly after, like, I think end of the day or once they come back, they're standing like in an elevator together, and they look at each other, and Takano's like, you look really familiar. Like, do we know each other from somewhere? And Rishi's like, what? I don't think so, dude. Literally, what are you saying? They've been working all night. They just got back from the author at like 3 a.m. They're dying. and what happens is he's like, yeah, no, I meant to work in the literature department, but I'm gonna do my best, datemayo, because I'm really good at reading content, and like I'll binge read every single manga that your department has to offer to study, because I'm good at that type of thing, I used to read every single library book when I was in high school. I like, that was kind of normal for me. And that like sends shock into his memory, because Takano remembers his high school crush that would read every single book in the library and stalked him that way, right? So that like awakens his memory, and he's like, oh, wait a sec. He's like, wait a sec. Whoa, what's your name? Wait, he's like, did you go to high school with me or whatever? And then it's so good, and that like rekindles their beginning of their epic love story, bruh. Because as soon as he recognizes that that's Ritsu, he's like, all right, so I have permission to court you again, right? And Ritsu's like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, obviously not. But Takano's like, we'll see. I'm gonna have to make you fall in love with me again if that's okay, because I've tried dating after you, but I've never loved anyone else as much as I've loved you, and you're actually the only one for me. After 10 years, is the greatest first love of all time. Bro. And like their whole thing and their dynamic is they just keep having these really cute moments in between the hell of being a corporate office worker. But then like once in a while, like after work or whatever, it'll be moments like this, like he falls asleep on his shoulder on the train and stuff, and Loki Takano, he's down so bad, and it's funny. Breathe, Darcie. I can't, I'm like trying to collect my thoughts here so I'm not like just hyperventilating, but it's so fun. The dynamic switches basically, because in the beginning Ritsu's hella obsessed with Takano-san, you know, but 10 years later the tides have turned, and now Ritsu is like a jaded adult. He doesn't really believe in love anymore ever since his first love like played him. He thinks, he's like, yeah, I'm never falling in love again, blah blah blah. So now 10 years later he doesn't believe in that shit anymore, but they meet and Takano-san is the one that's obsessed with Ritsu. And he's pining and yearning, and the whole series he's just like doing shit to make Ritsu fall in love with him again. He's like, I'm gonna make you say it, and we're gonna say it so you love me, right? And he's kind of a little shit about it. He's like, all right, so you love me now, so you can say it now, A 10-year edging session. Dude, actually, it's so crazy. And it's like Ritsu ends up experiencing the same emotions that he had once in a while, like they're resurfacing. But he tries to fight it because he doesn't believe in love anymore. And also, now that they're older, like Takano's personality is really different. He's like mean, and and especially in the office, he like does not baby him at all. Like he's like really crazy. Like it's kind of a toxic workplace, you know? So he has like work beef with him. But after hours, bro, he's in love with him. You can hear the desk shaking. It's so good. And the other layer, the reason they're on this train is because they actually find out that they're neighbors. Which is so anime plot twist, but after work, they take the same train home together for the first time, and they realize they're literally next door neighbors. Oh, and they were neighbors! It's so tropey, and I love it so much. There's nothing wrong with a cliche, guys. Like, a cliche makes my heart really happy. So, since they're neighbors, there's like lots of opportunities for him to have to go over at night, right? Like Takano gets sick and Ritsu goes to stop and give him some medicine, and Takano pulls him inside, or you know, they get some reviews, or like they get a new submission from their author late at night and they have to review it together right away, so Ritsu has to go over. Or a day after, they have a publishing event, meeting the authors, they're kind of drunk, they go home together. Stuff like that happens a lot. This is the most anime romance you've ever Dude, it is! It's the world's greatest first love! You gotta believe me, it is! There's no way they never noticed that. I know, isn't that so funny? I mean, the thing is, I guess they don't recognize each other right away. So even if they did notice, like, they they wouldn't know each other. But the way they explained it was that at this job, Takano-san, he's coming home at like 3 a.m. every night. Since he's so swamped at work, he never really has a normal sleep schedule. And before Onodera Ritsu came, he was working at a normal 9 to 5, so they don't really come home at the same time. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense, that makes sense. Yeah, the water goes out in one of their apartments, so they have to share a shower. Dude, no, wait. I feel like that's actually a chapter. I think there's a chapter where the heater or like the AC stops working, so Ritsu goes to Takano-san's to stay where he has AC. Like, dude, they like every single trope. They cram it in. I love it so much. They do every trope. They also have, oh my god, bruh. Oh my god, wait, I can't. I'm gonna start hyperventilating. They have like, they go on a retreat for work at one point, and they like accidentally only order a 1-room bed at the hotel, so they have to stay in one bed type shit. It's so good. This BL manga stuff is easy. And I eat it up, bro, and I eat it up. But this is like kind of the blueprint, you know? I feel like most people back in the day, if you were reading BL like 15 years ago, this is what you were reading, you know? It's a very nostalgic, original BL. This and Junjo Romantica, which I believe is by the same author, or at least the same artist, because they look really similar. Yeah, they're written by the same person, Shungiku Nakamura. They're even in the same universe. That's so funny. I actually never really got into Junjo Romantica, but I don't know why I haven't. Maybe I should read it. I think if I try to remember, I feel like Junjo Romantica's plot is just harder for me to get into, honestly. But that'll be in my future. It's not cliche if it's where the cliches came from. No, exactly. This is the blueprint, bro. This is the blueprint. They get drafted into armed conflict in one chapter and one bleeds out in his lover's arms. Okay, well, that would be kind of crazy because this is a manga about shoujo manga editors. But they just have so many cute, like, bro, like, they have a kind of a tough relationship at work because Takano's like a hard boss, but then at the same time he knows that Ritsu is really good at his job and he's like always looking out for him. And he really like takes time to give him pointers and stuff, but he does it the hard way usually, right? Like, he won't give Ritsu answers straight up. He'll like have him fail and learn or until he gives him the pointer, which makes Ritsu mad at him. He's like, bruh, you won't fucking just tell me what to do? Like, what kind of workplace is this? But then at the same time, Takano's just trying to bring out the best in him. And hi, chaotic, welcome. Based BL, hey, you see? Based, so based. Yes, very based. But bro, like this, and then it's like stuff like this where they show moments of Takano caring for him. It like really affects Ritsu. You can just tell, bro. You can just tell in the art. It's so good. It's so good. Like the heart thumping, the patam. It's so good, bro. It's I cannot stress enough how good their like little scenes of him falling back in love, they get to me, bro. They really get to me. The anime does not follow like the entire manga, obviously, because the manga is still ongoing and the anime came out like years ago. But it covers a pretty good chunk of it, honestly. Oh my god. And yeah, Takano does come on like pretty strong. I will say that's maybe like my one critique of it is sometimes he comes on a little too strong. Like you'll know if you read the manga. If you know what I mean, like he's okay a little forceful with it, but anyway, look how cute it is. Ritsu. He's like he's really cheesy too. He says, yeah, he'll be like, I'm so in love with you, I can't stand it. He's like, I want to be really lovey-dovey with you. He just pulls out the cheesiest one-liners ever. Bro, what is it? There's this panel here. He's like trying to convince Ritsu to confess to him. He's like, there's nothing broken inside of me. I'm still the same person I was 10 years ago, and I've always loved only you. Ritsu, do you have anything you want to say to me? Bro, he's got words, bro. He's got the word skill tree maxed out. He's really good at it. He's so good at it. And that's a thing in this manga too, like Ritsu is always concerned they're being stuck in the past, which is really realistic. He's like, dude, I cannot fall in love with the same guy I was dating 10 years ago because that's ridiculous and we're not high schoolers anymore, blah, blah, blah. But he likes him for who he is in the present. It's so good. It's so good. Bro. Bro. And Ritsu's low-key like a big blushing baby most of the time. Which I think is really cute. That's what sells it, that he's actually in love, like, because he'll reject him all the time, but he looks like this. You know what I mean? He's like, no, fuck you, I'm not gonna fall in love with you again, but he looks like this. So the signals are really mixed. I just love that. I love how they show it through his personality. Yeah! It's so good, it's so good. And they really tease, like they drag out how long it takes for him to confess. Hi Teddy, welcome. You've told your homegirls the same thing, but do they listen? No. What? You've told them there's nothing broken inside of you, you're still the same person you were 10 years ago and you've always loved only them? Do you have anything to say to me? That's what you've said to all your homegirls? Damn. Maybe you were talking about something else, like the high school 10 love thing or something, but I'm gonna pretend that that's what you meant, that you pull out this whole ass monologue to all your homegirls. Yeah, you told them to not fall in love with the same person from 10 years ago. And they don't listen? Whoa, is that a common thing? Honestly, I think if it's like this though, and you love someone a crazy ass amount, like it's the world's greatest first love, Sekaiichi Hatsukoi, kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense to me. And hi WD40K, welcome. Hi. You're aromantic, not falling in love with anyone. Okay, well, yeah, you're not in my BL then. But like there are a lot of scenes where Ritsu will be really close to confessing and it just doesn't happen, or he gets cucked, he gets cock blocked. Like this is a scene, they're standing outside in the rain and he's confessing. Look at his face, he's like about to do it. It's the perfect moment, he says it, but it's drowned out by the thunder really comedically. So he just can't hear it, and then it still edges us for like 100 more chapters. It's so good, it's so good. I can't. Like, look at this man, dude. Well, it looks like you've learned about being lovey-dovey. He's so handsome. Bro, I love him. I love how like aggressive he is about them being in love, and Ritsu is just freaking out all the time. Like their dynamic is just really hilarious. Don't be falling in love with people from a decade ago. But what time? Oh, you never know, bro. You never know. I mean, you probably know your friends better than this anime does, but all I know is Sekaiichi Hatsukoi and 10 years falling in love with your exes again. Based. All I know is based. It's so good. There's also there's like a lot of jealousy arcs. So the main one is there's this girl that Ritsu is actually engaged to, which is wild. But this is An-chan, and Ritsu is engaged to her since they were children. And it's kind of set up by their families, you know, he's a nepo baby and they just set this up to be like beneficial for the family or whatever, but she's really sweet and she actually is in love with Ritsu straight up. Like she wants it to work out, but Ritsu just kind of smiles and laughs. and when they finally are older, Ritsu has to eventually tell her, like, I don't think we can get married, An-chan, you know, which is a whole arc. But I love this because she shows up sometimes to like walk home with Ritsu or like have dinner with him, and Takano-san will see it and get really jealous. Like, yep, yeah, that's your fiance. That's your fiance. And this is like a girl that he's known since he was younger, right? Like technically they were engaged his whole life. Even when they were in high school dating, it was just like a side thing, and Ritsu never intended on going through with it. Like they've never even like kissed or anything. That's just the plot, you know? Yeah, you can't stop our love. Yeah, you can't stop it. But she's so sweet. The jealousy arc goes so hard, bro. And it turns out like after Takano and Ritsu broke up in high school, Takano learns about the fiance and stuff, so he's like, oh shit, I was just being played with this whole time, like blah blah blah, misunderstandings. But they're so cute. I mean, she's really sweet, and the part I love so much is she actually realizes that he doesn't like her because she ends up walking him home or something, and she meets Takano-san one day and she sees the way that Ritsu looks at him. And if you recall, Ritsu always looks like this. So it's really obvious to her that he's in love with Takano-san, and he's never looked at her like that. So she's like, oh shit, okay, right, so I'm nothing to you. You're into that guy, your neighbor, huh? And that's a really cute plot point. That's a really cute plot point because when Takano finds out, he's like, wait, what the hell? You're saying that she found out you liked me because you were so in love, it showed on your face? Like, bro, that's crazy. I'm gonna be super lovey-dovey with you for all time. He's so... He loves love. I love love because he loves love. Dude, this is the man of all time. I'm so serious. This is like the man. It's so good. Bro, like, what is this shit? Why is he on one knee right now? Someday give me all your heart and body. He's just down bad, like so hard. And it's so good. Longest game of house in anime. Bro, it's so nice to play along with sis. I know! Like, it's like if he never reunited with Takano-san, maybe he would have gotten married to her, right? And just had like a lavender marriage or something. But no, he never felt romantic towards her ever. She's just a cutie patootie hanging out. And oh my gosh, another layer. Another layer is shown here. This is the reason that they couldn't reunite for 10 years. So Takano-san, you know, he looked for him, right? He was trying to find him again after he ran out of his room that one time 10 years ago. But it turns out if he looked up the name that was in all those textbooks or all those library books he checked out, Ritsu actually put a false name. He put Oda Ritsu in every library book instead of Onodera Ritsu, which is his real name. So the whole time they were dating, he just thought his name was Oda when it was Onodera, bruh. And he never even knew his real name, which is also so high school. I feel like the communication's at an all-time low. Do you know what I mean? Like, that would happen. That would happen. So, yeah, there it is. And this is like him finding out he lied to him about his name the whole time. He's like, wait, are you saying for the past 10 years the guy I've been pining over wasn't even your real name? Like, is that what you're saying to me right now? And he's like, yeah. I know, bro. It's so funny. It's so funny. Like, I'd probably do that too if I was stalking my crushes every book in the library, but hilarious. And he just never knew. Oh, here's another cute pic of the flashback from high school. This is actually okay. I have no organization at the moment. This is very scattered, you guys, but this is when Takano is having his version of the flashback. And he's falling in love. You can see he's blushing as a kid. He's like, oh, this is that love thing. I can't. It's so good, bro. It's so good. It hurts. Sometimes you find yourself with someone you should know the name of, but your brain... I'm like that too. I'm really bad at remembering someone's name. I have been trying really hard to remember like important figures. Like if I get a new neighbor, I'm like, okay, think of something, think of an onomatopoeia, like a word rhyming game to help you remember, because I have to remember my neighbor's name, you know, just like them and their neighbors. Just like Ritsu and Takano. It's so cute, bro. And then here, I'll show you guys these dudes. So this is another jealousy arc, but this is like their boss, or I don't know, he just works in like sales. This is Yokozawa-san, and Yokozawa and Takano-san are like besties. They're besties. They met in college, I believe, after the big breakup, when Takano-san was all jaded and shit, and he was looking for his ex-boyfriend from high school, couldn't find him. He's super depressed, and like his family's going through a divorce. His mental health is at an all-time low, and Yokozawa meets him and they become besties, and actually they date for a while too. But Takano realizes he's like not in love with him, he's just kind of coping with him. But they're still really close, and Yokozawa is in love with him, dude. So they work together now and everything, and he realizes that Ritsu is the one that Takano-san knew from high school, so he hates Ritsu's guts. That's the whole story. He is so mad. Whenever he shows up, he's like, hey, you're not playing around with Takano-san, right? Or he calls him by his first name, right? Because they're besties. He's like... Masamune. You're not playing with Masamune. Stay away from him, he's mine. Like, he says that cheesy shit. And he'll after work go to his apartment and they drink together and stuff, and Ritsu sees it happening because they're neighbors. He's like, wait, they're that close? Like they're like fighting at work and stuff, but they're that close. They're at each other's houses. He even gave him his cat. Like, if you recall, when he was in high school, Ritsu watched Takano rescue this cat, but then later on, like, Takano's so depressed he can't take care of the cat, so now Yokozawa has the cat. Like, they're really, really close, dude. Like, what is this? What is this? Me and the homie at work. And I really like his character too, to be honest, but Ritsu is like confused but jealous because he's like, wait, I don't want to fall in love with this guy, but why do I feel this way about Yokozawa? Like, why am I kind of jealous of Yokozawa, you know? And it's this big internal battle he has. So base, dude. I love a good solid jealousy arc, especially if it resolves nicely, which it does in Sekaiichi Hatsukoi. Actually, like they eventually talk it out and Yokozawa backs off. He just does the like, if you hurt Masamune, I'll take him right back from you. But then later on, he gets his own spin-off and he finds his own boyfriend here. Oh, and his cat's all grown up. There you can see the cat grown up. Yeah, and then he gets his own spin-off that I never really fully read because I only care about the main couple. But it's there. It exists. It exists. If the main character in Your Name Was Me, the plot wouldn't even need magic to make you forget the name of the other main character. That's so funny. That implies you forget the name of like your best friend often. You're like, hey mom, what's your name again? Wait. Moms have names? What? Something like that. BL, guys, BL. If boys can pretend to be gay to get invited to a girl's sleepover, then bro can pretend to be straight to be invited to the boys' sleepover. What? Oh, I mean, yes. Wait, what are we talking about? Yeah, I guess you could do that. Whatever works, man. Whatever you gotta do. In high school, I think it's all about, well, I shouldn't say that, but I feel like you say some lies in high school, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do. If you're a little rascal, if you're sneaking around like that. Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to show you guys over here. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is just a cute panel. He's like ruminating over the lost time together. Like if they just cleared up the understanding they had when they were kids, they could have been together this whole time. So sad. But like, I think it works out better this way for plot purposes, you know? You know? It's so dramatic too. It's so every chapter is so dramatic. We've already forgotten each other and we should have forgotten. But then like fate brings them together, right? I just love a story that feels like it's fate for the couples to be together. Like the longer the haul, the better. 10 years, ideal, so ideal. 10 years, their children, they break up and reunite, like that's fate, you know? I love that shit so much. Bring them back to each other, like after they've grown and stuff. And then it shows what both of them were up to the time they were away from each other. So like Takano-san, you know, he was depressed, but also Ritsu was so freaking depressed. He's like, so look at this panel of pure agony. Guys, this is like my favorite chapter of all time, I think. Like in this manga, this is the chapter I'm waiting for to come up in the series. It's kind of more towards the end, but they meet this guy. Okay, this is another side character. His name's Nao, and he is another point of jealousy for the plot points, right? But he was actually Ritsu's college roommate. He was his college roommate after the big breakup, and he's kind of like what Yokozawa was to Takano, but he was Ritsu's roommate, and they did not get along at all for like the first year of college because Ritsu is so freaking depressed. He does not speak to anyone. He just looms around and everyone calls him like the ghost. He's so sad. and he's just angry at the world and shit. And his roommate now tries to talk to him sometimes, but they just get in fights like this. And they have conflict. But he's actually a really sweet boy. He's a photographer and stuff. And he takes like first picture of Ritsu, and he kind of helps him get back to normal after his big breakup depression. But this panel, this panel kills me. This one too, specifically. Okay, so what happens is here, they're kind of having it out one night, because he's like, dude, why don't you say anything? Like, what's your problem? And Ritsu's telling him, or Ritsu ends up like breaking down and crying basically, because they're on the floor tussling, and here he's like, he looks up and he sees the sakura blossoms in full bloom. It's like this beautiful, beautiful scene, and he freaks the fuck out because it reminds him of when he was in high school and he confessed to Takano, and the cherry blossoms were blooming outside. Like, he just sees the flashback of his past life in these cherry blossoms, bro. I just think this is such a beautiful panel. I was gonna geek about this panel specifically. I think it's so, cause it's his first love. I think if you're that emotional and you're, you know, that obsessed with a memory, like everything reminds me of him, you know, everything reminds you of him. Type shit. And it's like, you go to pretty places, like you travel across the world. I think at this point he's literally in England studying abroad, but you still look up and see a pretty tree and it like brings you right back. I think that's so good, and like that's so real, bro. That's so real. I feel like it just like shows his pain and agony so well. And it's like some crazy ass abstract art version of him like screaming through the cherry petals, and Takano's back is in the distance. And he's like, bruh, you didn't even love me. You didn't love me. What the hell's up with that? It's not so good, gamers. Is that based? Isn't that based? Initially you subbed for reactions to Space King, but multiple streams of BL gets you to tune in longer than you think. That's hilarious. The Space King to BL pipeline is really funny. It's like those are the two opposite sides of the content spectrum. I know I do both of them, but they have nothing in common at all. So I really appreciate that, you know, you're willing to stick around for the romance BL streams. Cause it's based, bro. It's a bit based. This is her plan. Yeah, dude, I'm just collecting you all so you can sit down and listen to me talk about something you really didn't want to hear about, but like you're here now and you can't leave. It's my whole content strategy, just kind of having like a captive audience. But I mean, I know there's some Fujos in the chat. I know there's some Fudanchi Fujos, okay? Right, I'm not crazy, right? Slightly unrelated. You're not typically interested in BL, whatever, but Darcie has an interest. Gravity or excitement for BL gets partially contagious. Aw, thank you. That is sweet. All right, well, we're still here. Great, that's great news. I'll keep going. I think I especially hyperfixate on like tragic first love or like tragic young love, I guess. I think because I was low-key like this, you guys, not to TMI, but I had some, you know, romance situations. Crushes, etc. in high school that low-key haunted me for like years and years and years and years and years and years and years, and like changed my whole brain chemistry fundamentally, and I'll never be the same again. So I think when I read this, I'm like, whoa, that's so true. That's just like me for real. And like my representation of being agonized in media. Wow, that's so real. This is literally me. But it's so good. I love that that's in a BL. I love it so much. And it has a happy ending. So it makes me feel good. I'm like, aw, like it worked out for him. Oh, wow. So for some in fiction, it works out, guys. Isn't that crazy? It's just so good. I can't. It's the best panel ever. Man, first love can wreck you. Bro, it can! It does. It's like the worst thing that could happen. Okay, that's a lie. That's not the worst thing that could happen to you, but if you're like 14 or something, it can be pretty bad. It can be pretty bad. Not to TMI after delivering yet another seminar on her formative BL media. Yeah, I know it's been 2 hours, but I know, I just casually. Ooh, like, I bet this author had a high school crush they're hyperfixating on, maybe, or they're just really good at imagining it. But like, I feel like this panel too, like the scene of like the guy sleeping on the desk on a high school desk, that's like what you would be looking at. Like POV, so real. I think if you had a crush in high school, like that's what you're staring at, right? It's some guy sitting at a high school desk. This also, the art style changed, I think. I feel like this is one of the more recent panels because the chin is rounder, you know, and like the things are a little less sharp. Do you feel me? Like here, this left, I think, is newer. Right, I think, is a little older. Anyway, that's all good. But yeah, so Ritz is going through all this shit, and this guy now is there hearing it for the first time, and he is the one that talks him through it and brings him like back to reality. And low-key, he develops a little crush on Ritsu too, because of course every single character in this BL is gay for some reason. It doesn't have to be like, it's not always like that, but every single character in this BL is gay. So of course he also has a crush on Ritsu, and he has a really silly arc where he's trying to like kind of like fight with Takano and become Ritsu's man instead. Because he visits for a while and he stays in Ritsu's apartment, and he's like, oh yeah, I'll clean for you, hubby. I'll clean for you, I'll have dinner waiting for you when you come home, blah blah blah. And Takano-san's like, who is this guy again? What's going on right now? And they have a little like testosterone fight or something. They have a lot of confrontations because Nao's like, wait, you're the guy that broke his heart and made him look like this when we were in college together, so obviously you guys shouldn't be dating again. You're toxic, you're evil. This is like, I think Teddy was here earlier saying that like a lot of his homegirls fall in love with people they've liked years ago. This is him. This is him being like, why are you stepping into my man's life right now? Like, it's been 10 years, come on. But this is manga, so actually they are in love and everything's okay, and they're gonna have no obstacles now, and they're gonna live happily ever after because it's shoujo. They're gonna be like this forever. Pink kryptonite everywhere. Shoujo manga, anime. It's so fun. Anyway, yeah, good flashbacks. It's like there's definitely some parts of this manga that ages a little poorly if you actually read it. Like there's stuff I can't really show on stream, if you know what I mean, but some of those parts are a little crazy. But the romance part, really peak. Really peak. And after 18 years of the manga publishing, it actually goes down from like, oh, days that Ritsu falls in love, 3 million, and now it's like days of Ritsu being in love, 1. Yay, he's in love now. He's in love. I didn't include like the exact confession scene because like, I don't know, maybe you guys want to read it. But there is Finally, a confession scene. I never thought I would see the day, to be honest. I mean, when I reread it last month, I was both like, wow, it took this long for him to confess, but I was also like, wow, I can't believe he already confessed. Like, I never thought I would see it, honestly. This is a story that I've reread a lot of times, like probably 20 times my whole life or something. I reread it like maybe not 20 times, maybe like 10 times I reread this. You know, maybe like once every other year I'll reread it. Something like that. This is my slow burn. Like, I have a slow burn romance with this manga. And I'll just see what's going on. But I haven't seen updates for quite a while, so I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it finally happened. They really... they like each other now, like officially in public. That's crazy. That's crazy. Every kiss is like a super intense last kiss kind of looking kiss. I know, it's so intense. I love it. I love it. I remember when I was younger, I used to stare at these kisses as like my drawing references. I have to show you sometime, but I have actually a whole folder of like childhood boys kissing art that I drew when I was like 14, just like trying to emulate this art style. It's really cringy, but that's beautiful, you know? My hobby. Not to be morbid, but big risk on the author's part to know she's gonna live long enough to end it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like her health state. It's very possible that updates were slow because of health reasons. I know a lot of old mangas are like that. Whatever it is, I mean, thank goodness she's still making updates. Like, holy shit. Like, it wasn't dropped or anything. It wasn't like rushed to finish. It's still going, which is crazy. So I'm like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, my model freezing. Hello? Hello? Oh. But that's blah, blah, blah. That's crazy. That's how it was for Skippy. That's the other stream I've done where I yapped for 3 hours about a manga, but that one also took 20 years for them to confess. All my favorite mangas take 20 years, bruh. But that one I do know is because she has some health issues that prevent her from updating super often. So I'm not sure. Maybe it is something like that, but hopefully we wish her health and wellness and BL forever. 10,000 years BL. I'll accept it. I know a lot of mangas though have been unfinished, like there's some shonens that have hundreds and hundreds of chapters where like they're actually not finished because the author is like kind of not in great health anymore. Kind of a crazy dedication to the art to be writing a story for that long. I agree. But yeah, 10,000 years BL. Let's go. I don't think this updates super often, but yeah, I'll check in again in like 2 years and see if there's any updates. Nana's like that too? Really? Wait, is Nana still ongoing? No way. Didn't Nana get dropped? I've heard about Nana. I thought it was incomplete, no? Actually, Nana, I have never really read the manga. I know I should. I think I would love it a lot. It's one of those things that is very classic and iconic and on my list, but I'm just like waiting for the motivation to hit me to binge it, and then I know I'll be in love with it. But I love the art of Nana so much. Their outfits are so sick. I always like wish I was them. Like sometimes when I buy clothes, I'm thinking about Nana, even though I haven't even read Nana. Oh my god, why is my model like so stiff? Hold on. Am I frozen? Me? It's on hiatus technically. Okay. How long has it been on hiatus though? Is it like when a VTuber goes on hiatus but they low-key never come back, you know? Sorry. Wait, why am I frozen? Hold on. Hello? You know, sometimes the bones stop working. Should I use my other phone? I'm trying to open it again. Huh? Okay, I'm just gonna do this. There. Switch. 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 There we go. Okay. Switch my phone. Eh. Model was overloaded with BL pining. I was. Took up too much brain power. Nana's been hiatus for at least a decade. No, bro. No. That's a long time. That's crazy. Okay, well, good luck. Good luck. I still do want to read it though, even though I know I'll be in pain and agony. I do want to read it. Cause yeah, we shipped the girls, right? Nana and Nana. I don't know if Nana's like, it's not Yuri, right? Technically. People just like ship them together is the vibe. I mean, I ship them together from the clips I've seen, but I've never actually seen the whole series, so I feel like I can't really say. Foul my bones. Yeah, it's okay. I loosened them up again. We're good. We're good. But yeah, I don't know if I want to be... I'm already clinically depressed from like 5,000 BLs, but actually this one has a happy ending, kind of. It's not done yet, but I'm assuming it's gonna have a happy ending. Oh yeah, here's another guy he gets jealous of. They just have so many jealousy arcs. Hi Unknown, welcome. It's like Madoka Magica, it hurts so good. Dude, I also never finished Madoka Magica! Because I was scared of the agony. Skill issue for me, maybe. I like agony in plots. I don't know. I never did the Madoka Magica thing. I'm waiting. That's another one that I'm like, I know it's iconic. I was pretty young when Madoka was coming out too, so I think I just never got to it. But I know it's iconic. That I also have to read Yasumi Punpun is on my list, but people tell me that that one's gonna destroy me too, and I'm always like, okay, if I'm gonna be destroyed, like I have to wait for the right time. But I guess there is no right time. I need like a deadline of depressing content. Yeah. Will a curse of 5,000 BLs be upon you? That's my reality, bruh. That's what I'm doing to you guys. You guys get cursed 5,000 yaois from Darcie. It's not Yuri, but they're definitely in a very intimate relationship. Yeah, right. For Nana, I have heard that like their lives are just real intertwined. It sounds good. It sounds good. So much to read, so much to do. And yet all I do is read BL. But I will read it eventually, I swear. But this is another... This guy's kind of random, honestly. I think his name's Haitani. This is a guy that like has a crush on Takano, actually. Midway, he shows up and he's like, hey, Takano. He like used to be his coworker, but then he quit and he's like, Takano, I'm gonna make you so jealous. And he tries to flirt with Ritsu and stuff, but it's just this weird power play because he has a crush on Takano. And it's revealed later. Good shit. Good shit. Oh yeah, here's the panel of them realizing there's just one room with one bed and for them to stay on their trip. It's so funny. Cliche maxing all the way through, and it's perfect and so good. Yeah, and it's fun. It shows like manga editing culture too a little bit. I'm assuming it's pretty exaggerated because it's anime, but it is cool to see like the dream. This is where the magic happens, guys. Did any of you guys like want to be manga authors when you were younger? Because honestly, that was like one of my first dreams in life. When I first discovered anime and manga, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna make anime and manga. Obviously, I love it so much. But you know, and then I did not learn to draw very well, so doesn't really work out. I mean, I used to draw quite a lot, actually. I think it's fun. I think I definitely like it as a hobby. It's your dark past. Bro, real, kind of my dark past. I do want to show you guys someday, like a cam stream of some of the mangas I used to try to draw. Because I was like really young when I was trying to draw, so they're all really scuffed as hell. And they're like not good at all, but they're really funny. So yeah, I do want to show you guys those. But honestly, drawing, I never do so much anymore. What I like to do more these days is like charcoal drawing or like still life or like a painting. Very rarely I like to do those to get my art itch out. But I used to be drawing like every day, like in a ferocious haze. Like I loved it so much. So I mean, it's still inside of me somewhere, I think, but now it's just more of like a once in a while hobby I like to do. Yeah. You wanted to be a game dev as a kid? Ooh, that's cool. That's fun. Yeah, I feel like that's also something that like kids want to do often. They're like, oh, fun thing, I'm gonna do that fun thing. Which you could still do, by the way. It's never too late to learn a skill or start a project, you know. But I think goals and stuff do change as you get older. I think it'd be cool to do like a comic, but honestly, I've thought like if I were to do a story like that, it'd be cool to do a comic or an animatic, right? About me, my Darcie lore eventually. But even that, I'm like, maybe I would commission that, bro. I don't think I would be drawing it. That's like a lot of drawing. Like I like drawing, but I don't like it that much anymore. You know? Darcie art, yes please. I've drawn some things. Yeah, I don't draw like that much. But yeah, I have some more. Wait, do I have any I could show you guys? Let me see. It's like I don't do it that often. That's kind of scuffed. Ugh. Like I don't, oh my god, cringe. What is this? I drew this one's unfinished. Hold on, let me see. Let me look for like an older one. Drawing stream when? You know, drawing streams, I think they're cool, but I have trouble like focusing on a drawing if I'm streaming at the same time because you have to yap, and I think when I do draw, I like to be in like total silence. Just like locked in focusing. Otherwise, I don't know what's happening. Wait, where did I save my freaking... I'm trying to find... Okay, the last time I drew, like, solidly was probably like 2020 because I had so much time. I was just like, oh yeah, I'll I'll draw. I'll use this time to draw. I mean, I drew my lore video if you guys saw my debut lore video. That's like the obvious one. Wait. Where? Hold on, I have like 0 file organization skills. Is it in here? Eh? No. Jesus. What the hell is this? Oh, guys, here's a here's a picture of Baby Yoda I started drawing. And then I gave up one time. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Yeah, so this is I think a pretty good representation of my skill level. It's in your memes folder. Dude, yeah, this was in a folder labeled like IDK. It has like no title. I don't name anything properly when it's art and like not relevant. What the hell is this? Let me see if I can find something normal. Biblically accurate Shrek. Dude, actually. Yeah, none of these are like finished. What is this? Okay, this is some crazy shit I drew. Wow, this is like some girl with her head on fire, I guess. the drawing of pain and suffering, bruh. Pain and suffering. And that's the oldest baby I've ever seen. I know, who is that? I'm crying. This is some random fire girl I drew. I don't know. The charcoal stuff I don't have on my computer, obviously. Oh, some of these are like unhinged. Some of these are kind of scary. You wanna see some scary shit? This is some scary shit I drew a while ago. You know, just normal things. Just vibes. Yeah, so yeah, kind of the art you find in horror games. I feel like that's so funny, like kind of off-brand for like what you would think I would draw. But no, I think I have some that are normal too. I'm in the wrong folder, evidently. Where am I? Oh. Your first BL was 15 years ago? Hi, man! Yeah, about 15 years ago anyways. Oh, here's a picture I drew of a can of Ace pineapple. This is pineapple craft cider. And it's a very delicious alcoholic beverage that I drew a picture of. This was for my friend's birthday one time. I drew this for her because this is her favorite drink. I was like, here you go. I drew fan art for you of your alcohol can. It looks good even unfinished. Thank you. Oh, this was a picture of a cactus fruit I drew. Okay, now this is an art gallery, okay? Now I'm just showing you my art. This is a picture of a cactus fruit I drew. Oh, this is... Okay, I found the food folder. This is IKEA meatballs I drew. I had a food phase briefly. This is IKEA meatballs with some peas and mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce that I drew. Yeah. Dude, so yummy. I miss IKEA food so bad. Oh, this is what do you call, like a blooming onion? Which I've never had, by the way. I was just craving it and I wanted to eat it so bad that I drew this. I still want it. Where do I get one, dude? Where do I get one? So yummy. If you had a restaurant, you'd hire Darcie for the menu? Hell yeah. You like don't put photos of the actual food. You just hire me. I'll take it. The white backgrounds make it feel like a oral exhibit. Yeah, guys. Everyone get your glass of wine and do the critiques. No, actually, I would cry. I mean, you can critique it. When did I drew this? Like a year ago. But it would be funny. I'm trying to find where the heck is my like anime art. I've drawn anime art before, I swear. It's just been a sec. Maybe... Maybe it's a lost cause. I don't know. Whoa, BL? We might just make it after all. Hell yeah! Okay, well, actually, right now we're looking at a picture of a blooming onion I drew, but you know, the vibe is still there. The vibe is still there. We'll go back to BL in a sec. You can make a blooming onion? That looks hard, dude. I don't even know what's going on, really. Like, is it actually an onion? I can't tell. I can't tell if it's actually an onion or not. Maybe it's... Wait. Maybe it's in here? Oh, maybe... What's this? Oh. I found some really old art. This is so old, though. You guys want to see some Yuri I was drawing a long time ago? There's some Yuri. There's some random girls I was drawing. Darcie, please speed draw the BL characters this stream. No, I cannot. I cannot. Speed draw, it takes me like 3 hours. You used to work at a restaurant. One day you saw your boss welcoming in a photographer just for the menu. Heard it cost quite a bit. Oh yeah, professional food photography is so expensive. Like for sure. For sure, for sure. I have seen those before. Cause I mean it's a lot of work. You gotta edit and retouch. Whoa, I don't even remember drawing these things. What am I looking at? Some more girls hugging. How about blooming lemon? No, is that a BL or is that a food? It sounds good. What is this? This is funny. This is some shit I drew. You're cute. Gay. Okay. That's actually really fun. Dude, I'm hilarious. I'm hilarious. Be careful to not open up any spicy art. You think I'm drawing spicy art? Wait, I said that and then I scrolled. I guess there is a couple, but not that many, I swear. I swear. I don't do that type of thing, I swear. Oh, here's some fan art I drew one time of Mage and Demon Queen. Has anyone read that? It's like a webtoon Yuri. I really loved that one when I was reading it. I thought they were so cute. I wanted to cosplay her pretty bad, like probably the redhead girl I thought would be really cute, but I have to find a willing participant to be the demon queen as my partner, you know? Well, I don't remember drawing any of these. Oh my god, what is this? This is so funny. Oh, hi, Fumi. Welcome. Hello. Hi. Thanks for raiding. Yeah, I'm looking at some Yuri that I drew like 5 years ago that I forgot existed. This is, you guys remember Sekaiichi? This is the Gyaru from Sekaiichi with Teruhashi. That's so funny, dude. But thanks for raiding. What were you guys up to? Welcome. I hope you had a good stream. Oh, here's some Shira fan art I drew a long time ago. It's Shira and Katra from Shira. What's the full title? Shira and the Princesses of Power, which is a really fun Netflix show. If you guys haven't seen that one, it's like kind of a kids cartoon, but it's got lesbians, bro. It's got lesbians and it's so good. I loved them so much. Yeah, Kokomi. Yeah, we got Psyche Yuri, we got Shira Yuri. Oh, you were drawing. Nice. Oh my gosh, wait, I'll go look at it later. That's so fun. I want to see your art. I was just talking about how like I haven't drawn in a really long time, but I used to kind of draw and I've never really shown much of my art, so I was just going through some of like older things that I've drawn before to remember that it exists. Wow, fun. Perspective is hard though. I definitely agree. I all the Yuri that I've drawn is very like one-dimensional, I suppose. Like, yeah, I don't do crazy angles or anything. Yeah, Shira from Shira. Here's some more Girls in the Rain. There's so much. I'm not showing you guys everything. You just gotta believe me. There's so much. And okay, let me look for another folder. This still isn't the folder I was looking for. Where the heck did my folder go of my anime art? This makes you want to draw Yuri? Yeah, you should! You should draw Yuri! This makes me want to draw Yuri too. Damn. Yeah, I remember there was a phase that I was trying to draw Yuri like every week for a while, so I have this big backlog of Yuri art existing in this folder I just found. Okay, wait, maybe I'm gonna try like a couple more folders and then I'm gonna give up. That's enough. That's enough show and tell, right? This is high-key adorable. Thank you! Thank you! Yeah, it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. And, maybe it's here and then I drink some tea. What the here? And this isn't it, but I found a folder that's just like a zillion screenshots of Mei Aihara from Citrus. From my Mei phase when I was worshipping this woman for like months, and I printed out a bunch of pictures to put on my wall. Okay, that is not the right folder either, but it is funny. So I'm glad I saw that. Okay. Well, GG. That's fun. What about, wait. What about... Is it really in a memes folder? No. I don't know. I lost my other art. That's okay. We don't need it. Whatever. I don't even really know what I'm trying to do here. We're losing the plot a little bit. Anyways, Darcie art would have been too addicting. Kami had to nerf her means to continue practice. Yeah. Here, okay, yeah. Here's the gallery. Anyway, back to BL. Back to BL. Back to the plot. Hi, welcome. I'm not reading that. I see what you're doing. Fuck off. Okay. Blair. Trying to get me, dude? I'll kill you. Anyway. Plot? Yeah, I just was yapping for like 2 hours about my first BL I ever read called Sekaiichi Hatsukoi. Yeah, Yuri's over. Yuri's over. Back to yaoi. We should do Yuri another day. We could do a revisiting Citrus, because I also reread Citrus recently. But that one... it's crazy. That one's less like pure love than Sekaiichi Hatsukoi, you know what I mean? BL. Yeah, I was just been talking about this one because it's like the first BL I ever read 20 years ago. Not 20 years ago, but like it came out 20 years ago, and it's still ongoing, and I just got to the point where the characters are finally like making progress with each other. So yeah, really momentous. Here, I'll just leave you guys with this pic. Fujoshi Himajoshi time. Yes, always, bruh. Always. It's so fun. Every time I read through this, I get so nostalgic because I've read it throughout many periods of my life, so I feel like I always remember like me reading this when I was in high school, and I'm like, oh god, it's so good. And now I'm reading it again and I'm like, wow, I really thought this part, like, you know, you reread, you realize different things that you didn't notice before the first time you read it, or even like just because you're older, you'll realize different things. I think because these characters are supposed to be older too. I think they're 25 or something. once I got to like adult working age, I was like, oh, like that's how that's what they meant by that. Like that's how they're feeling, and I love that shit. I love like realizing different perspectives when you reread a story. And this one actually, I always thought it was pure love, and it is. But this one I definitely noticed on my most recent reread, like that it's definitely has an older manga storyline vibe, if you know what I mean. Mostly like the kind of sussy parts that I won't be showing. I'm like, wow, they really like their communication skills are so bad, low-key. They're so bad. I love this story so much, but I definitely noticed that they skip over a lot of like speaking where they should, or I'm like noticing the misunderstandings more, right? Or like parts that they speed up so that there's no time for them to confess, which is good. Like they're drawing out the story so it lasts a million chapters. But yeah, it's always wild. I feel like my brain's expanding. Feels different when you know what paths they go on later in time. Yeah. Crazy. You thought it was pure because you read it when you were pure of heart. Dude, real. So real. That's a part of it though. Like any manga that's about like children or like school children, teenagers, I feel like I'm looking at it like I'm looking at my dead wife, you know? I'm like, oh. I'm like, that was me once. I'm like, wow, that was me in another life. And okay, this isn't about children. Like they're literally at least like 25, 30 this whole story, but it starts out when they're really young. It starts out in their flashbacks when they're teenagers, you know? And when I look at this, I do get like PTSD flashbacks from when I was a little baby as well. And pure of heart. Gotta dash, but just saying this is so peak of a stream. Thank you, Fumi. Bye-bye. Oyafumi. Thank you again for rating, and hope you have a good rest. But if you're coming from Fumi's stream, welcome. I am talking about BL. I don't do that all the time, but I have been. Whoa. Sorry. Just heard like a crashing noise from my neighbor's room. I think she's okay. So funny, like like walls are so thin, right? You can kind of hear everything sometimes in apartments, but I think she just like dropped something really heavy. But it happens to the best of us. That makes me feel better about yapping so loud that the whole world can hear me when I can hear. Did you guys hear? I know I'm trying not to react too loudly so she doesn't hear me going like, what the hell was that? Oh, you thought it was the Yuri police banging on the door? Yeah, not... I know, I'm like, should I go check if she's alive? But no, she is. I can hear her moving around. We're good. Oh, and hi, Shard to Darby, welcome. Cat invasion, let's go. Anyway, adult love stories are refreshing since most love stories we get are teen, young adult. Oh yeah, I totally agree. Honestly, like I heavily prefer stories about like older adults, and that's like kind of primarily what I read these days. Cause you know, cause me adult. Cause me not teenager, me not child, so it's like way more relatable to me. I love an office story. I love a working man story. It's my favorite. Yeah, like they got big boy jobs and stuff, and it's like I do love my nostalgic childhood romance stories once in a while, but primarily I like them to be aged up. Yeah. Darcie businesswoman, Darcie bring home the bread, exactly. Darcie, yes. Darcie ball, Darcie ball. Darcie gotta go to work so she can buy BL, okay? Darcie has to fund the Danmei bookshelf. It's a very expensive hobby, and I am running out of space. I'm out of space, actually. The books are like just in a pile on the shelf haphazardly. There's no place to put them, and I have to stop. But yeah, anyway, I will be posting another review video tomorrow, by the way. I'm going to be posting a Danmei review video of the book Guardian that I read recently. If, you know, after this, you're like, oh, Darcie, that wasn't nearly enough BL review yapping. I need way more. Don't worry, guys. There's more coming tomorrow. Don't even fret, guys. Also, a fun fact is I recently joined a BL book club. Which is really sick. It's like a little Discord group I joined that creators are in, so everyone who's in the book club is making like BL related content. And I was like, hell yeah, that's literally me. So it was kind of perfect. So I found it through Kia's video, actually, and she was here in the chat earlier, and she's super sweet. I was like, please, I need to be in the BL book club, please. And I begged and pleaded my way inside. And now I'm in, gamers, now I'm in. So very soon I will be posting a video review for whatever book they're reading for the BL book club. Hell yeah. And hey, Ruse, your taste is impeccable. Hell yeah! Oh my gosh, your taste is impeccable if you agree. You hope your pillow's warm or cold depending on your preference. Hell yeah! Thank you, thank you. I would say I like a cold pillow. Does anyone prefer a warm pillow? Like, I don't think so. Maybe if it's freezing outside or something. Congrats, thank you. Yes, it's a lifelong milestone for me, entering the BL book club. Potentially more in-depth BL streams. Hell yeah. I'm down to do longer ones if it's a series that's pretty long. Do you know what I mean? Like, Sekaiichi Hatsukoi has so many chapters and I've been reading it most of my life. So there's a lot to say. I think other BLs, I binged them in like 3 days and I probably couldn't talk about it for 2 hours. So those are better for a shorter video, you know? But yeah, there's more for sure. I have some in mind. I also just have some like animes I love that I want to do a longer yap stream about. I got a list. Darcie for president at the book club? No. I am but a participant. It seems like, you know, a lot of work. Gotta manage all the weeaboos and plan all the Discord roles and stuff. So not yet. You prefer a warm pillow only if the alternative is a hot pillow? Yeah. That makes sense. That's fine. A hot pillow would be crazy. If my pillow's hot, like something's wrong though. Like I'm sleeping on a vat of lava and I just put a pillow down. And it's like kind of concerning, I feel like. Yeah. She's the shadow leader. Guys, no, I'm not the leader at all. I am but a follower. I'm but a follower peon, here to absorb any and all BL crumbs that are left by my BL masters. Sneak attack. Maybe a sneak attack. But that's all. But yeah, it's been fun. So I definitely will be posting a review for that, you know, at least within the next month. But I hope you guys have a good Mother's Day. Wait, let me go back to my room actually. Let's go back to the room. Back to the yaoi room. Reminder, it's Mother's Day this weekend. I still have to get a present. I'm very bad at that. Or I don't know, maybe I'll just book a brunch reservation or something. I have to figure it out. I definitely do have to book a brunch reservation. Beep, 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 beep. Darcie's BL reviews can be more trusted than all of Google and Yelp's combined. You're giving me too much power, bro. But you know, that being said, yes. That being said, yes. I will tell you any BL you want to know about. I'll give you my rating. Sekaiichi Hatsukoi, 10 out of 10. Well, maybe like 9 out of 10, honestly. Yeah, I would say 9 out of 10. Like, it definitely has its flaws, you know, and it's older. It's like kind of scuffed. But romance, soulmates wise, it has a lot going for it. Hi LDF, welcome back. A bunch of brunch places will be fully booked already. Dude, I know. I was thinking that. Like, I'm probably already too late to book a brunch really easily. So I'm procrastinating even more. I'm like, it's going to be too hard. So I'm just going to wait even longer. Which is not the move, but I can't address it. I can't even think about that at the moment. Bam, bam. Power to the queen of Fujoshis. Thank you, thank you. The Darcielopedia of BL enlightening us. That's me. That's me. I accept this title. Yeah, I was gonna say, what am I even reading right now? I'm kind of in the middle of books because I just finished some Danmeis and I have to go to like the next volume, you know? So nothing pressing. I'm actually like reading fan fiction is gonna be my go-to tonight. But that's just a side gig, you know? My side girl, my side homie is reading fan fiction in between Danmeis at the moment. But okay, I'm looking for someone to raid right now. I'll do a YouTube raid. We got a YouTube raid too, so we can pass it forward. Yeah. Okay, here, let's... Yeah. Okay, let's raid Bun. The BL Apostle. What are these titles, you guys, please? Alex said BL Queen or Darcie. Okay, yeah, let's raid Bun because we're also, by the way, streaming with Bun on Thursday. We're continuing our collab of that freaking co-op game Bokura that's been taking so long and it's so hard, like so much brain power to solve these puzzles, but it is really cute and I'm excited to see her again. So you guys will be seeing her soon anyway. Well, let's go say hi. Let's go sneak attack Fun. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for listening to me. I'm glad I got all that out, you know. it was weighing on me. I got all my energy out, my zoomies, my BL zoomies out. Woo woo woo! The 3-hour game, yeah. The 3-hour game that's taken us like 9 hours. Alright, have a good night, guys. See you soon. And bye bye.